All right, class. So today we're going to be focusing on pages 90 and pages 100 of Speak. So by now you have gotten much better figuring out the literary element. Therefore, for today's do now, okay, you will again identify how and why. Okay, so again, if you're on level, you will choose two of the three following options, then turn and talk to your partner and discuss your answers. And if you are advanced, you will answer all three, then turn and talk and discuss your answers. You'll have 5 minutes for this activity. Okay, you have 10 seconds left. Perfect. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. I will be using my equity sticks to randomly select each one of you. Okay, please be prepared. Okay, you can either share your answer or what you discuss with your table. Okay, and I'm just gonna go ahead and at this point, then after you participate and share your answers, I'm going to move on to my next slide, and hopefully you can compare your answers to what I have, and ideally you will be on the right track. Okay, so the first one. All right, can you please read it?
Yes. He says we'll graduate knowing how to read and write because we'll spend 1,000,000 hours learning how to read and write.
1,000,000 hours. So that's a little bit of an exaggeration. Therefore, we know that it is a hyperbole. All right, next, Serenity. Number 8, please.
Number 8? Of course. Flip, flip, flip. Cushions reverse to show their pretty white cheeks.
Okay, so what literary device is being used? Or what literary device? It could even be plural. What's being used here? Tasnia?
Could I put a face on my tree like a Dara from Greek mythology?
Mm-hmm. So, what literary device is being used?
For which one?
For number 8. We're still on number 8. Flip, flip, flip. What's the first part? The first part, what did the author decide to use?
I think that the first thing the author decided to use is quite obvious. It's onomatopoeia.
Excellent. And you get extra credit. That was very, very good. Yes. And for the rest of the quote, what literary device is being used? Personification, right, as we see it there. And for number 9, because you see simile, right, we know that it's a simile because as we can see here, it uses the word like. So it's comparing two different things. Now let's move on to our mini lesson for today. Okay, so because today we will be reading pages 90 through 100. I've chose some vocabulary that I think it's important for us to go over. Okay, so first one that we have is here. Okay, and then let's see, Natalia, can you read it, please? What is this image of?
Which image?
The red vegetable.
The red vegetables is a video of canned or sliced beets.
Okay, very good. And do you know another word for that?
No. Radishes, maybe? I have no idea.
All right, Serenity, how about you? Do you know another word for that?
Yes, it's remolacha, right?
Remolacha, very good. Yes, so if you know Spanish, you know that we call this, remolacha, right? And the canned beets, right? Just means that it comes from the can, all right? Or how do you say can in Spanish?
Let me think about that.
Or you can also say it in your native language, okay?
Wait. Lata, right?
Yes, remolacha and lata, right? Canned beets. Okay, you're gonna see later on how this compared to today's lesson. Now, let's move on to the next one. Bolt. Bolt, right? Usually refers to like the electricity. Is electricity fast or slow?
Fast.
Fast is very, very fast. Okay. The last part, let me just move this over here. Okay, then we have powder sugar. Okay, and Natalia, how do you say powder sugar? Do you have any idea how to say this in your native language? Can you translate it for the class?
Powdered sugar. If I can remember correctly. Sorry. And azúcar en polvo.
Okay, very good. Azúcar en polvo, right? If we can compare that to what? What does it look like? You guys see the gingerbread house? Serenity, can you see the gingerbread house? What do you think it was put on top of the roof?
It's the powdered sugar, azúcar en polvo.
Exactly, azúcar en polvo, right? And that looks like what?
I'm sorry, what looks like what?
The powdered sugar on top of the roof.
It looks a lot like snow.
Looks a lot like snow. So we already have some idea of what we're going to be seeing on the next pages, okay? All right, very good. So let's move on now, okay? All right, so today, right, you're going to decipher figurative language, okay? And remember, if you don't have a book yet, please get up and get one, get a copy, and make sure you have the dictionary next to you. All right, so you're going to read each example and determine the type of figurative language present in the quote. Then explain how you know it was that type of figurative language. And finally, explain what is happening in that example. Now, to challenge yourselves, okay, at the end, right, after this handout, I would like you to create your very own example of figurative language for each of these 4 types at the bottom. Okay, so right now I'm going to give you, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 quotes. I will be giving you about 2 minutes for each one, okay, to figure them out and explain what they are, okay? All right, go ahead. And you have about 4 minutes left. Each one of you has a copy. Please make sure that that copy is completed in the next 4 minutes, okay? If you don't remember the literary device that's being used, just please make sure that you refer to the handout, you refer to your notes as well, okay? Okay, very good. Very good. And then at this point, you have 4 different quotes. Emily blushes the color of canned beets, okay? For the second one, you have the snow settles on the rooftops like powdered sugar on a gingerbread town. He can't see me standing here in my purple marshmallow jacket. And Andy Wolf smiles, showing Granny O what big teeth you have. Bunny Rabbit Bolt leaving fast, tracking the snow. Get away, get away, get away. All right, classes, so far you're doing a very good job figuring out the different literary elements. So at this point, we will jump into a quick assessment. Okay, it's nothing new. We will just continue to practice the literary elements and use Socrative.com. Okay, if you're on level, please answer questions 1 and 3. And if you are advanced, please answer questions 1, 2, and 3. All right, you will create your own example of figurative language for just one type. Just choose one and share it. Try to share one that's challenging for you. Okay, I'm gonna get out of here right now. Of course, your homework, we'll get back to this in a minute, but right now I'd like you to take out your phones, please, and simply go to Socrative.com and log in. Remember, the code is Carmona334. Okay, very good. And you will be taking the exit ticket. Nope, we will just continue. Okay, yes. All right, just when you complete this Socrative.com, please make sure you include your name and last name so that I can give you complete credit, okay, for this activity. Okay, and again, you have 5 minutes. Okay, very good. And thank you so much for sharing your very own example of figurative language. Now for the last part, I like to go over the homework, okay? It's gonna be a fun homework today. You're gonna get to show your creativity here, okay? So if you're on level, please fill in or, okay, the blank for the following phrases on the template, okay? I'm gonna be giving you, each one of you, a copy. This file, this document, it's on Google Classroom as well. Now, if you're advanced, you're going to choose as many of the lines, okay, as you wish to recopy and reorder into a separate paper to create a poem. So you can pick and choose as many as you want and just put them in the order that you think it makes sense, you know, that you can express what you're feeling. Now, if you want to challenge yourself, I want you to write these lines using the literary devices that we have been studying so far. So for example, you can use a metaphor or a simile, you know, to compare yourself, to compare your feelings, to compare your looks, even to compare maybe somebody in your family, okay? You can also use hyperbole, you know, to exaggerate the specific feeling, or, you know, just anything that you want to talk about in your poem. Okay, and of course you can use sounds or anything that you need to. All right, so I look forward to seeing your creativity tomorrow as you get to use the literary device to write your very own poem. All right, have a nice day. Bye bye.